So, we're talking this week about discrimination, yeah? And after the whole passing of things this election, a lot of people are talking about discrimination, I guess. We just had a protest yesterday against discrimination. That was Nathan. Thank you, Nathan. So, I was one of the organizers for the Miami Beach, joined the Impact protest yesterday. If any of y'all went to any of them, thanks so much for going. We're really excited about how many people went to every city. I mean, Miami Beach is not super active, so we had like 500 people or so, maybe less, but the newspaper said 500, so that's sweet. And there was this one guy all by himself on the other side of the street, holding this fucking picket, something about homosexuality. It's bad, and the Bible, and God, and something. It's weird. And my friend Sarah, she had a sign that someone else had made for her that said, it was great. It said, "The only way homosexuality hurts you is if the lesbian sleeps with your wife." Which I think is hilarious and so fitting. So we're supposed to talk, I guess, about our letter. What is my letter? GLBT. I guess my letter is L if I'm choosing from GL and B and T. Though I would rather the Q. That is my letter. Q. Weird. I don't really know what to talk about. The discrimination. Okay, a lot of times discrimination is a lot more subtle, I guess, than you would expect. So it's like you feel it and you know it's there, but how do you explain it? It's a lot of subtle but important things, like coming out. Like, we have to consistently, constantly be coming out. Like, every time you meet someone new, you make that decision of whether you're gonna come out or not. And that's something that non-queer people don't understand. That this feeling you have when you meet someone for the first time, and you have to think about, should I come out to this person? Would I be safe to come out to this person? Do they know? It's a weird thing. That whole coming out business. And then even, I people tell me I look very gay, which is very true, but yet I'm still assumed straight, all the time, And people will ask me, oh, so you have boyfriends, and how are the boys, this and that, and I'm just like, what am I supposed to do, So I'm just like, going to school right now. Okay, maybe that's a little thing, but it's an important little thing. It's something you live with your whole life, right? And the other things, holding hands, you have to constantly think about, well, if this is, are we in an area that's okay? Are we safe here? Will we get stares? Will we get hurt? Do we feel comfortable doing this? I guess I'm really fortunate that I live somewhere that's pretty open, and, sure, Florida's not the most gay-friendly place, but I live in Miami, and I'm right by Fort Lauderdale, and we're pretty, gay. So, besides the obvious whole rights thing, the marriage thing, the legal stuff, people telling us that, if we want to get married, then all of a sudden people are going to start marrying their pets and stuff. Did you just compare me to your dog? Did you just compare me to my hamsters? I'm going to tell you, I loved my hamsters. They were awesome. Bob was like this little thing, and Fuzzy had this long, cute hair, and Sally was just ridiculously bright and awesome. But, they're in a cage. They're not people. How fucking dare you compare that? I don't understand. So someone wrote that on on the Facebook event for the protest yesterday from Miami Beach. They were like, all this stuff, bullshit. And then they're like, yeah, and then we have to protect this and that because then people are going to start wanting to marry their pets, in parentheses, and they have tried. And then it's like, yeah, because if all of a sudden gay people can get married, then I'm going to be able to marry Fuzzy, were he still with us. And Sally, too. I could have married Sally because gay marriage is legal, and then pet marriage would be legal. Yeah.